Hello, everyone. All right, so today we are just doing a continuation of what we did yesterday. All right, so we have our same topic, complements and supplements, and today is part two. Take a second. I want you to go ahead and look at the do now on the top of your page and try to answer this question as much as you can. All right, take a break. Well, not a break, but take a couple minutes and solve for the missing angle. Go ahead. All right, so let's get into it. It says, please solve for the missing angle. We are given that angle measurement angle ABC is 43 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and highlight that. Angle ABC. This angle here is 43 degrees. Now, I want you to notice, which you should have been able to see, that here this angle ABD is a 90-degree angle. So go ahead and just write that. Measurement angle ABD equals 90 degrees. Great. So just like we learned yesterday, right? And we learned before how to write our equation in words. Go ahead, do that. So we got measurement angle A B C plus measurement angle C B D, which is, I'll do with one arc right there, equals our whole thing, which is measurement angle A B D, right? So then we go ahead and substitute. So 43 plus X, right? We don't know what that is, equals 90 degrees. Great. So we already know how to do this. Set your line up. And go ahead, solve, subtract 43 on both sides. You should have X X equals 40. Don't use black. X is equal to 47. Right? And we're not looking for X, we're looking for an angle. So angle CBD equals 47 degrees. So this is what you should have gotten as your final answer. Right? So perfect. So now let's look into our notes, right? So today we are talking about supplementary angles. Now I want you guys to realize, right? For angles to be supplementary, they have to be adjacent. Remember we talked about that word adjacent yesterday, right? Which means two angles next to each other that share the same side. So these angles have to be adjacent. And something different is that they have to form a linear pair, right? So for example, if I have, let's see, oh, no, that's not what I want. I have one angle. Let me draw one ray. And let me draw another one. Right? And then that's one angle. It will become a linear pair if I was to do something like this. Right? Notice that we have one angle here. And let's make it up. Let's say this is 100 degrees. And then we have another angle here. This will be 80 degrees, right? The whole thing, right, would now be 100. Oops, sorry. 180 degrees, right? And a linear pair, you can even, I like to say maybe, quote, looking at it as straight angle, right? Two angles form one straight angle, right? Linear pair. So that's how that works. So let's take a look at example 1. We need to identify today the supplementary pairs. So how many pairs we have? I'll tell you off the bat. We have 2 pairs. Right? When we were looking for just complementary pairs, we had 1 pair. But for supplementary pairs, in this case, we have 2. So go ahead. I want you to look back at your notes from yesterday, right? See what you can try to figure out. See where the straight line is. See where the linear pairs are. And I want you to try to write them down. All right? I will wait. All right. So let's highlight as we go, right? Let me click on the highlighter here. Great. So we have one angle, right? I want to show you. You could have called it angle EFH or HFE, right? That is connected to angle GFH, right? Those are adjacent to each other. So therefore we have our linear pairs. So I'm going to write that angle EFH and angle HFG, right? Notice that they both share HF, right? They both share that ray, ray HF, shared side. So if you did not have that down, make sure you write that down. Great. I'm going to go ahead and just erase just so we're keeping our work clean. Okay. So that was one pair. Another pair we have is angle IFG and angle EFI. So notice that they also share a side, right? So angle IFE and angle angle IFFG. And the side that they share is ray IF. All right. So I want us to recap, right? That every time you see this term supplementary pairs or supplementary angles, right? You're recognizing that it is 2 angles that add up to 180 degrees, right? which we know only straight lines have 180-degree measure. All right. So, with that being said, let us look at example 2. And it says angle 1 and angle 2 are, there's that term, supplementary angles. Remember, just write in the notes, 2 angles add up to 180 degrees. We need to solve for measurement angle 2, which is what we did yesterday. So I'll do the first one with you. Let's do ours. We have, ideally, measurement angle 1 plus measurement angle 2 equals 108. Right? So with number 1, let's look at A. We have 156 plus, we don't know what measure angle 2 is, so let's name it X, equals 180. I want you to take a second. I'm going to pause. And I want you to solve for X. You guys know how to do that. Solve for X. Solve for X. All right. So you should have done minus 156 on both sides, and X is equal to we have 24 degrees. Measurement angle 2 is 24 degrees. All right, so go ahead. And you guys are on your own. I want you to try solving the rest of this. And then you have a classwork, which is going to do some practice with both complementary and supplementary angles. All right, make sure you're reading and even underline the definition. Do these little annotations so you know what you are doing and what you are looking for. All right, you all. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.